What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pt.7. This is episode 278, the Man Cave Part 7.
Jeez, we reached 7.
Reached 7 still, the Man Cave Part 7. Welcome back, guys. Hope you enjoyed the last Man Cave and also the last pod. So yeah, man, what's good? What's been going on?
Nah, man. The last pod got a lot of reception.
What, our last pod or the last pod?
Our last pod.
Our last pod.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
That was ages ago. We got loads of
Shout out to Ray and Nikki.
Yeah.
And Mr. Fluffy over here.
You know what? That clip was getting replays, loads of replays.
It was.
And even Syd's prayer as well got loads of replays.
Oh, yeah.
So that was dope.
Do you know the bit that I can't stop laughing about when she said, "Say me and you are talking, right? Would you threaten me with a good time?" That bit, yeah. I was like, deep that came out my mouth, man. Control yourself, man.
You know what? There was so many funny. You remember the part where she said wall to wall?
Oh, the Chris Brown just.
If it's a smash on the radio, bet I penned it. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, that was jokes too. That's jokes. Even last week's guests, they want to come on with us, with all of us.
I need to watch the videos.
Rakia and Fuller.
I do need to watch the videos again.
Yeah. What was that? For what part? For what?
For the whole thing, the whole episode.
The whole episode.
Oh, okay.
The whole episode was. You know what was so funny?
What's
Rakia, what's the other lady's name?
Follow.
When
yeah.
she was like, when she was talking about the good looking average
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's like she had a moment in her head. She said it out loud. Wait, hold on a minute. Am I average?
She's too funny.
That made me laugh because it was like she started questioning her own thought process.
Yeah.
Like, that was hilarious.
That's hilarious still. So, well, we got a bunch of shit to talk about, but I also asked the listeners on Insta to send in some questions, topics, dilemmas. So I got a few of those as well. So we'll run through them as we go on. Let's do one quickly though.
Okay.
I saw this was a topic on the timeline. I know these dating topics, not even dating topics, sorry, the paying on dates and all that shit. But anyway, I think this is a bit this is a bit to the left. So service charge, do you pay it? I think I'm not sure how this topic started, but I'm guessing it started from some type of dating, paying topic, and then it just spawned off into this.
It has to be, yeah.
It had to be.
Oh.
Is it not? Well, for me, it's a yes. I do pay service charge.
Yeah, I think in most places you do.
Yeah.
But
I knew you don't pay.
There's a couple of places that I've been, but I haven't.
Cheap ass guinea.
Let me explain.
Go on.
There was this one time, this guy was just over pesty.
Also, your mic is way higher. It's covering your face.
This guy was over pesty with it, and I was just like, I'm not really feeling. The food was horrible.
What do you mean? Is over pesty with the service charge? What do you mean?
No, it's like kept coming. Is everything all right, guys?
You know what? I hate that.
I hate them. I'm trying to serenade
when
the babes.
when I'm at a restaurant and I'm just enjoying my food and they come to check on me every 5 seconds.
Mid-bite.
Is everything all right? Do you need anything else? The food okay? Big man, you just gave it to me 5 minutes ago. Let me just enjoy.
Please.
It's when you're with the babes and they're like, oh, so do you want to... Like, they're looking at her to get more things. They're like, oh, do you want to get some more wine? And you're like, brother, relax.
Bitch ain't gonna say no, is she?
The one that sticks in my mind the most, because it's most recent, is when I went Sexy Fish. Like, they wouldn't leave me alone.
Like, to them, it's customer service, isn't it?
I know it's customer service, but use your discretion.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to have some alone time, even though we're in a public place. Like, we don't need you to come over every other second to find out how we are.
But the thing is, the worst on the flip side, though, sometimes when you're in places and you're trying to get someone's attention, but there's no one in the vicinity. So you're doing this, excuse me. So which one would you rather have then?
I'd rather have that. Yeah, but you're acting like
extreme.
you're acting like there's two extremes.
Yeah.
There can be a middle ground where I'm looking around and I find someone and you don't pester me every 2 seconds. Like that happens.
But I'm saying those two extremes, which would you rather have?
That one there might give your babes the ick.
Exactly.
I've seen it. So, you know what? I saw it on timeline.
What? If like this?
Yeah.
Around.
Oh,
if you can't get this man's attention.
She was like, tell me, project your voice. Because she'd be like, excuse me, sir.
To be fair, most times if I'm looking around and I can't find someone, I'll just get up and go.
Facts, I do that as well.
I even saw that. Oh, that's like, you can't command.
Who? Oh, Jason, knock it off. Knock it off. That's just bullshit.
But that's what I saw. I was like, what?
It's bad still.
Like, do you want someone assertive to get up and go and ask? Like, yo, excuse me.
Take
That's
destiny to
just
your own
another
hands, bro.
bullshit timeline narrative. Oh, you're not assertive because you can't get the waiter's attention. Shut up.
Trust me. Trust me. It's bare dumb. Is you hungry or not?
Bruv.
Fucking-
Oh yeah, I still want to address the coffee thing that someone made a comment on.
Yeah.
That I was just going off vibes, and then the
I saw that one.
the milk and honey ladies were discussing that same topic
Okay.
about coffee.
Who? The Milf and Honey?
Yeah, milk
Yeah,
and honey
okay.
was talking about the coffee, going out for a coffee
Yeah.
for a date.
Yeah.
But someone in the comments was like, "Oh no, Jason was going off vibes." I just thought I'd address that.
Who? In their comments or our comments?
Our comments.
What do you mean you're going off vibes? What do you mean?
Like I was just making it out of thin air.
Your name is Jason.
Yeah.
Did you message me today?
No.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
There's a Jason that messaged me and I was like, I don't know who this is. And they mentioned that their missus is doing a podcast. So I'm thinking, if it's the same Jason, I didn't know that he had a missus and that he would be so open with him having a missus.
Did you know his name was Jason?
Just realized just now. No, as in
Mr.
you told me
Vibes?
before.
So all these weeks, you don't know his name.
I
This is
Wordsmith,
this is
100%.
wild.
Yeah.
that's kind of how it is I associate him. I don't call him Jason.
Yeah, he doesn't actually. He doesn't.
I know you don't call him Jason, but
What'd you call him?
You didn't know his real name was Jason.
I don't call him anything.
Yeah, he doesn't.
But when I picture him, I don't picture
No,
Jason. I picture
no, you
Mr. Vibes.
No, you didn't know his name.
No, you told me before.
No, because you messaged me the other day and told me to invite him to the New Black. You said, "Oh, send this to Jason."
No, again, I exist in pockets of recollection.
Yeah.
Right? Now it just dawned on me again. His name
Okay.
is Jason.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had a moment thinking, oh wait, is that the same?
Yeah.
Is that the same connection?
Sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah.
Sorry. Coffee.
But yeah.
Man said last week I remembered he was Jason and I told you to invite him.
Oh, no, I forgot you were Jason.
But yeah, that topic was this. But even the whole like, so you know what's so funny? We talk about that restaurant thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been in a restaurant where the waiter or waitress is being over friendly to you or your date? So like where the like if you've been where like you're with a nice woman and the guy is being mad friendly to her. Oh yeah, do you want some wine? Or here's ages ago I went somewhere. The man gave her a menu, not me. I said, what's going on?
What?
I said,
Hospitality.
no, he's like, and then he came over. He's like, oh, he said, do you not know what you want to eat now? I said, tell him. I don't.
Send somebody else.
No, but I think he's assuming that you're going to share the menu.
No. It wasn't like that. It was very intense.
So after she looks at it, she gives it to you.
No, it wasn't like that.
No?
It
He
was
just wanted to deal with your
yeah. He's like,
boo-boo.
it's just here's a menu,
Yeah.
and just kind of walked off.
He was saying, "Fuck Mr. Fluffy over there."
I got muscles. I got goodies.
But I'm sure you'll get when the waiter comes and gives you all the bill.
Yeah, of
All
course.
the time, he would be making sure that she's all right. Is it nice? Is it nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Focus on her, but when
Yeah.
it's time for the bill,
Yeah.
here you go.
Yeah, of course.
That's standard procedure. But I'm saying someone being like almost borderline flirting, but you're like, hold on, is this?
No, I
You-
haven't had that.
It's
I've
happened.
had overly friendly waiters who are over friendly to both of us, which is cool. Like, even going back to your question about would I prefer someone who's hard to find or someone who comes over every 5 seconds? Probably a person who's hard to find because I'm going to find them eventually. And that I can control because I'm the one seeking you out. But I can't control you coming up to my table every other second.
Yeah, it
innit?
can ruin things as well.
Really.
But I do like, even recently I went to Duck and Waffle and the service there was quite good. They came over a nice
Intervals and that.
nice intervals.
That's a nice spot though.
They had nice banter, nice vibe, nice rapport, whatever. So it depends. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. That was fucking. Who was that? That was
Gattuso.
I haven't even seen that one.
Sometimes maybe good,
I'll send it.
sometimes maybe shit.
Have you been in a situation where your lady friend, or even if it is a friend or a date or whatever, maybe walking ahead of you, and then someone's trying to chirps her briefly or give her like compliment in passing, and you're 20 steps behind and you see it, and then she's like, I'm with him.
Yeah.
So that happened to me, and the boy said, brother, I'm sorry, yeah, but don't let that one go still.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, she could be a devil inside. Fuck you mean don't let her go, bro?
When guys do that to you, do you feel like not disrespected? Okay, do you feel positive or negative about the exchange?
To be honest, I think it's a positive thing.
Yeah.
I've got a story. A story where years ago, my girlfriend at the time, left my house, was walking.
Yeah.
And some guys are like, hey. Like, and she's like, nah. Like, just powering them off.
Yeah.
And he's like, stop when I'm talking to you, you know? But I'm like, and the thing is, we had a disagreement.
Hold on, where were you?
I was behind her about 10 yards behind.
Okay.
But we just had an argument. So
Okay.
you've had an
So you had
argument.
She walked off ahead of you.
Yeah.
And he approached her.
He's approaching her in the car.
Okay.
And I'm like, just watching, kind of like.
Yeah.
So obviously she's saying, nah, I'm with my guy, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So the guy's hopped out the car. And he's like, stop when I'm talking to you. So I've kind of stepped up the pace. Like, he's must be about 6 foot.
Just a fluffy, and
I was
220.
And I was like, okay. But that wasn't the funny. Like, when he got out of the car, these two guys jumped out the car.
Yeah.
But they were like shorter than me.
Yeah.
And they were like hyping.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's going on here?
Hyping what? Hyping you or hyping the whole scenario?
I was like, because I was like, bro, she said she's cool.
Yeah.
Relax. That's
Yeah.
what I'm calm in those situations,
Yeah.
whatever. But what has happened is the guy has come real close, the taller guy. I've looked down. Guess what he's got there?
Give it. You look down and
He's got something to my
We got
stomach.
the toolie.
Oh, a tool?
Yeah.
What? A knife or gun?
Gun.
Swear. 4-4.
Swear down.
Who? The guy who tried to move to initially, or
The
the
guy
two
that had music. No, the guys. The thing is, I remember the shame between the smaller guys.
Yeah.
Because I was like, shut up, man. Like, you know, like we just move, whatever.
Hold on, what ends was this?
This was in both.
Okay.
Oh.
So I think man put a gun to your stomach over a chick.
So I'm less.
And I was just like, okay. Now the thing is, when I looked down, I was like, okay. But at the time, I had my hands free on.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like feeling see if I could dial someone.
Yeah. Was this your girl or a girl you were just...
That's my girl at the
seeing?
time.
Okay.
So I was like, but...
I've got a question for you after.
You know what I'm gonna say? You know, nigga, you can have her. Fuck is you talking? I ain't jumping for the buses. I ain't jumping for the guns and butter. Fuck. I'm mad at that, bro. Fuck is you talking?
I know you be out.
Where's the guns and butter, baby? Guns and butter.
These times, it must be about...
Sid is too funny, bro.
18,
Bro,
19.
Sid is off.
Sid would be off. 18, 19.
No, he wouldn't be.
No, I believe he'll be off.
Yeah,
I'll be off
Impossible.
with the quickness.
He'll be off.
Impossible.
He'll be
At
off.
what
He'll be
ages
off.
though? 18, 19?
18, 19.
Brent, he has stuck to this narrative for too long. It's him.
Impossible.
This is who he is.
Impossible.
You're forgetting. It's a gun to his stomach, isn't it? So
I
The
don't think
pumpy.
He didn't pull a gun on you, did he?
Yeah.
So wait, explain this because I'm trying to listen to what you're saying. So you had an argument with your girlfriend,
Yeah.
and you guys were 5 feet apart,
Yeah.
maybe 10 feet apart, right?
Yeah.
Let's make it serious because if it were 5 feet apart, that guy was very, very,
Disrespectful.
very, very disrespectful, jumping out and then telling her this, that, and next.
listen,
So,
he has a gun. I think that's the furthest thing from.
Respect is the furthest thing in his mind.
the sequence. Let's walk through the sequence.
Yeah, no, you go,
And plus,
Paint a
10,
picture.
did you say 10 yards or 10 meters, or was that almost the same thing?
Yeah, it's around the same. Just
Okay.
about 5 yards in front, 5 yards.
Oh.
All right, cool. So he sees something he likes, right? And he
Yeah.
wants to talk to this girl.
Yeah.
But he's not connecting the girl with you.
No.
All right. I don't want to hear he doesn't care that she has a man. She doesn't know yet. So the girl's not stopping when he's heckling or heralding her to
Yeah.
stop, right? So he jumps out the car, like, hey, let me talk to you.
Yeah.
Right? And at this point now, Jason,
Yeah.
Yes, Jason.
he's
Write
like,
it
wait.
Write it down.
Wait. Okay, I know we were vexed with each other, but no. This is not running. I now have to basically go in defense mode, protect mode, right?
Yeah.
Because that's my lady. And now he's gone and affronted the guy.
Yeah, basically, we've had a little, like, he's like, and I'm like, what, do you think I'm a clown?
So you were necessarily rude.
No, I was just being me.
No, unnecessarily rude because he
No.
came out not knowing what was what.
No, but
Oh,
he
you said
went,
that to the Leng man.
yeah, but he
No,
went-
remember. Okay, well, remember you said the other two guys hopped out.
they hopped
But
out.
this must have been when they saw that there was a back and forth.
Yeah, they hopped out. Yeah, they hopped out when they was like
Oh.
but the back and forth wasn't like a long back and forth. It was just a very short kind of like, I'm not a clown, so this we're not doing this.
Oh, wait. So
Like I'm not the one.
wait.
Hold on.
Did he address you?
It sounds like he's trying to find justification for the guy putting out the gun.
No, in my head,
Yeah.
He's
there was
understand
some
why-
form of
confrontation before that.
Yeah, because it didn't make any sense otherwise.
But even if there's a confrontation, for you to bring out a gun for a man, that's because you're trying to chips.
Yeah.
Her.
No, he has an audience now.
Yeah.
So I understand the whole.
No, there's nothing to understand.
No,
what's transpired? Bringing out a gun is not warranted.
You're putting yourself into the mix. You're not putting it that the guy's a crazy guy. He's walking around with a gun.
Crazy or not, it's not warranted. Whether you're fucking back crazy.
I didn't say it was warranted.
No, I didn't say it was warranted, but he's trying to understand that the whole, like, how did the confrontation go to you just pulling out
and him pulling out a gun?
Yeah, because he's mad.
100%.
Clearly.
100%. But surely you weren't just like,
no.
You were giving it the
giving it large.
No, to be honest.
What, you mean after the gun or before the gun?
Before the gun, obviously, I'm talking to him like, why
are you moving to this attractive girl?
The thing is, remember, we don't know this guy's temperament. We don't know what it takes for him to pull out a gun. He might pull out a gun for no fucking reason. Are you approaching me? Gun out.
I don't know about that.
Click. Bro, he hasn't said nothing to the guy, really.
I don't know about that either.
Do you remember what he said?
Okay, cool. Give us your exact words.
No, he's like, what was the exact words?
You don't have to be exact, but just
it was just like, what man's trying to, like, it sounded like a man trying to talk to her. I was like, what, you think I'm a clown? Is this what you think this is?
So
I mean,
told him that was your beanie.
That was your opening line.
No, I mean, no, your first line, no, because before you said your first line was, she's with me or something like that.
No, she said that.
She said she's with you.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
and he just like, like, that's when he's come out the car.
Yeah.
But
so that's when he came out the car. He's like, okay.
He came out the car, but then the first conversation is like, what? No, actually. So she stopped. I've caught up with her, and we're kind of like walking.
Yeah.
And he's like, he must have stop. Like something like that.
Wait.
And I'm like,
well, he told you to stop.
Yeah, and I'm like, because I'm just carrying on about my business.
Yeah.
Like, don't even think about it. Just don't even think.
And then, so when he jumped out the car, he jumped out the car.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's when we've had the quick exchange. But as we've had that quick exchange, the two little hobbits have come out of the car. Yeah. And I'm like,
Frodo in them.
I'm like, in my head, because you know, like, just assessing the situation.
Yeah.
I'm not far from my house. I'm not far from, I'm in my area. I don't really care. Have a conversation, have a conversation. It's not really a thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't want to have a conversation when you're with your woman. It's not advisable.
Yeah.
But the exchange only turned thing when we've had that exchange, and then he's come, and he's come close to me.
Yeah.
And I'm looked down, I'm like, oh, okay. Obviously, I was like, he's like, next time when man's talking to you. And I was like, but me, I'm very good with faces. So I was just, we're having this conversation. I'm like, okay, cool, he does this, looking at, like, so at the time, she's doing what women do in those scenarios. Leave him alone. I'm like, no, but you're not really.
Hold on, where's the gun at this time?
Still just at my stomach.
He's just like,
first. I thought we just lift up.
No, it was at my stomach. So I'm like,
his hip decorated, you know?
But obviously, I'm just there like, okay, cool. They've got in the car. I've phoned to people, blah, blah, blah. See if we can go and find them, blah, blah, blah.
You phoned people to see if they can find them?
Yeah, because I was driving around the area, so you never know.
Sorry, what type of people are you trying to phone?
Just some friends.
Yeah. Just have a conversation.
So basically,
Bo E3's finest.
Friends were on smoke, basically. You were literally disrespected and you wanted comeuppance. Payback.
I heard that word since
just a nice friendly conversation.
This is who you were how old are you? 15?
19.
That's like 18, 19.
This is who you were at 19. A guy who's connected to people who would respond like this.
Don't take him lightly because he's the Schmidt.
We all have a.
No, but you see this whole. Tell it to me straight.
Okay,
is this who you are?
Yes.
This is who you were.
Are
you still that guy?
Yeah, but to say this is who you are is painting him with a particular cloth because he knows guys who might be on smoke.
Everybody knows.
It's a bit different because it's calling someone who would come to or for you to go and buck a guy who has a gun.
Yeah, but that don't mean that. Are you trying to imply he's on some badness? Because knowing men who are on badness who come and back you at a drop of that doesn't mean. No, I do understand the connection.
How?
Okay, what are you implying?
I'm asking him.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
But the way you're asking, you're saying,
is he a roadside G?
Yeah.
So much so he doesn't have to be roadside G, but whoever he's calling
Yeah.
would now go and look to risk their life
No,
to
the thing
handle
is,
something that
the thing
has
is-
happened with him.
Brent,
You're looking at it
Sometimes
like
things is
risking their life.
conversation. It's not
really.
it's not-
it
pow, pow,
doesn't
pow.
have to be. The thing is,
The guy pulled a gun
Yes,
out
no,
on
no.
him. I don't understand what you're
Brent,
saying.
I hear you, but sometimes it is conversation. But in that scenario,
As in, you wanted people to talk to him.
no,
Come to the roadside.
At that time, in
Bang,
in
bang,
that
the roadside.
situation,
Come on,
my
try to
mindset- my mindset is, if he doesn't have that gun, I'm okay with having a one-on-one or whatever. I don't care. Like,
Oh, you wanted the
Yeah,
guys to remove
fisticuffs.
the
I'm-
piece, and then you wanted to fight.
I'm okay with the fisticuffs because I'm at the time that doesn't bother me.
So we weren't scrapping them days, like 19 years old.
Those times I was kickboxing around the countries. I didn't care.
Oh,
Like,
you're a kickboxer.
so I don't
Oh,
care
just
about
because
those
he's
kind of
fluffy
things.
now. He was
Wait a
he was
minute.
born back then.
You're
Fuck
a
is you talking
kickboxer.
I
about?
was doing kickboxing and jiu-jitsu around the country, so I don't care about
Wait,
those-
you're skilled like that in combat sports.
Man said
my-
Shang-Chi
Yeah, my dad introduced
and the
me
Legend of the
to
Ten Rings.
that. Did kickboxing before when he was growing
That
up.
film is nonsense, by the way.
Brought me into it.
That's so respectable.
So literally at the time, so that happened. So she's okay, I'm okay, blah blah blah. And then
And sometimes, like, you would look at a guy and you think he's sweet. So I wanted to ascertain if it is that you were just talking or if it is that you
No.
were able to handle yourself in those situations at 19.
no, at 19,
Because you come across very sweet to me.
no, but in those situations, the thing is, I've always been just calm. That's just how
Yes,
I've been.
yeah.
But generally, I don't really have. I have like that thing of I don't have a medium.
Ooh.
So I have a calm and
See,
I
red
have that-
mist.
and that's just how I've been.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
in
yeah.
general,
Yeah.
at the time when I was growing up, I literally went into doing martial arts because I had that nature of having
Yeah.
no medium.
Yeah.
So it's kind of get discipline
Okay, cool.
in those situations. So then that's really bothered me in a sense because it was like, if you didn't have the gun, I wouldn't want to scrap necessarily, but I
Would you be this brave?
Yeah. Tuck them in.
I'll be okay with
Yeah.
it because it's the principle. We're
Yeah.
not doing this.
Yeah.
And I won't fight over women. It's not that makes no
I think
sense.
it's important that you do, though, because it's your woman.
No, you protect women. This is. I'm not fighting over. Protecting women is almost comes to
But
standard.
what did you?
No, no,
why did
no,
you distinguish
no.
the difference
But
here?
the thing
I don't
is,
understand. You were protecting
You're
her.
not fighting over her because she's yours already.
No. I'm saying sometimes people in scenarios fight over women.
Yeah.
When I say like, there's two men trying to talk to a woman and they
Yeah, that's not the situation you're in.
no, but I was just trying to
Oh, okay.
ration it out in my head. Is that protection of women? Yeah, in that scenario, you have to protect
Yeah.
the woman that you're with, and you'd be like, okay. In most cases, I'd say you'd avoid fighting. You'd want to avoid fighting if you're with your woman.
Yeah, you want to avoid fighting, but if
If needs be,
of course.
if needs be, I think you have to strike in the most.
Of course. Now, Syd, what would you do in such a situation?
Shit, I'm at the Tesco across the road. Fuck is you talking?
Yeah, I don't believe him.
A boy.
Okay, cool. Let's remove the gun because the gun is extreme, and I don't want anyone to pretend that they're fucking Superman
Yeah,
and they're talking about but no.
You know them
Guns are
videos.
different.
This is how you combat someone with a gun.
I like.
Like that
Gun
guy.
is- the gun is-
I hate when people pretend that they're fucking
Yeah.
Wolverine, big man, reduce it. Yeah.
Reduce.
So if there's no gun,
Mhm.
3 guys, your girl, what you doing?
Same scenario as in
As in his scenario, but there was no gun.
it's a big man. You probably didn't know that's my girl. It's
Yeah.
not that.
Yeah.
And then if he's there's a 1, 2, 3. Charlene, I'll see you later. I'm out.
You're lying.
I'm out of there.
Impossible, you're lying.
Hold on. Are you giving any instructions or are you just gonna off it?
No. I was just about to say, but assuming we have a car, Charlene get in the car. Then altercation. If it cannot be,
What if as she's walking to the car, he keeps his hand there, like stiff arm and just keeps her there?
Yeah, keeps it there.
put your dukes up? We're engaging in fisticuffs. Bro.
I challenge you to a
I
duel.
Bro, listen, and it's more than likely I'm going to end up getting a rushing. But you've overstepped the boundary once I've instructed. Because you give the man the leeway of the you didn't know. So now you do know, then you're really violating. So then it's
Yeah, you have to in that scenario.
And then the gun.
the gun.
The thing is, the gun's a hard one.
All you can do is, honestly, all you can do is talk and hope that nothing happens.
Because in my head,
Absolutely.
I don't believe, even though I don't know who you are from Adam, I don't believe
You're letting off shots.
you're going to let off a shot in broad daylight over this little exchange. So that's in my head. But also, you pulled out a gun on me.
Mm.
You pulled a gun on me. So
Yeah.
now it's serious.
Yeah. But
Now this is red alert.
This is why I
This is
understand
not
him.
a
You have
drill.
to make the calls because, like they say, bro, you pull out a gun, you better be able to use it. There's no going back from that.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's obviously you want to try and talk the situation down because the last thing you want is to hype, and then boom, one to the stomach.
yeah, like you
Over
start
what?
tussling.
Yeah, it's long. So you just got to try and talk him down, really.
I think you would be more, not you, but I think we would be more concerned if it was a knife. That one, I think man won't pet to. But the gun, like you said, the fear factor of letting off a shot.
Yeah.
Broad day. There's more.
If it's a knife, I'm more likely to
Scuffle.
scuffle.
Yeah, I'm more
Yeah.
likely to be a bit more verbose with my
Yeah, if it's a
dialect.
gun,
Yeah.
I'm a bit more. There's a lot more dialogue happening.
Yeah, you have to. I think a knife, you feel like, if I hit you quick
Yeah.
enough.
To be fair, with a knife, I might take my chances on a quick grab of the wrist, a quick one. Like I'll be talking, boom. You know what I mean? And then try from there. But a gun, big man, we don't have to do this. We don't have to do this for real.
Yeah,
like you've got a
it's
gun to
true.
my stomach over you trying to talk to my girl. This is ridiculous.
Passion.
This is ridiculous.
I'm not even looking to embarrass him.
What's that?
I'm not even looking to embarrass him
Like
like
something
that.
like that? No, I have to.
Yeah, that's that might send you over the edge.
No, I have to.
You see that
Let's
level?
say you're
of-
doing too much.
No, I have to. I have to make you realize you're being a fucking idiot.
No, the thing is, you say that, but I think back then, that was my character to make someone feel like an idiot
Yeah.
when they did something stupid. But
Yeah.
in my head, even then, I was like, if I say something wrong,
Easy. Reverse psychology. Schmitz. How can you
if I say something wrong, it could be a long day for me.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was thinking at the time, the girlfriend at the time, she's there too. She's already saying like, no, allow. She's seen the gun too.
Yeah.
So she's thinking, right, like that was such a surreal moment.
Yeah.
Because you're
I can
like,
imagine.
I honestly looked down. I'm like, hold on, is that what I think?
Mm.
That moment.
It's mad
Of,
still.
Any PTSD from that? Or
no,
niggas
it's
see guns
minutes.
every day, B.
No, that's part
Guns
of
and Bella, baby.
that's in a weird way. It's part of life in a sense that maybe not part of our life essentially, but you would know of guns or whatever. You see it, so you kind of desensitized. But seeing one, right in your stomach, you're like, oh
Potentially for you as well.
yeah, you're like, oh okay, cool. People be doing this shit for real.
No, I can imagine the fear. The fear must have been a lot. For someone to put a gun in your stomach.
Yeah, it's
Is it like a pistol? Like a 9.
just it's like a 9, just a 9. But like back in them days, when people had like them reball stuff.
Replicas and
Yeah, reball replicas. So it wasn't really like.
shooting at pellets.
But I can't say I was there staring at it. I was more. The thing is, in my head is I have to look at you in your face, because if I look at your face, then there is some sort of like, I don't know, understanding here or whatever.
Yeah.
If I look down, there's fear.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm scared, but there is fear. If I'm looking down at the gun, oh my god, it's gonna shoot me.
Mm.
Yeah, did you get
games.
them?
Pardon?
Did you get them when it is you call people?
Basically,
Couple orders.
couple, weirdly enough, bumped into that same person where they didn't expect me to be, that I didn't expect to see them or something like that. Can't really say where, but and they walked in to the house that I was in, and I was just waiting there. I was just looking. I was like, "You right there?" And like his face just froze. Like, "Raw, shoot."
So what happened to him?
Couple happy
Couple
slaps.
words here and there, and never saw him again.
What were the words that you said?
Sound like a mobster.
No,
Couple
just
So begin.
you don't need to be around this area again. That kind of thing, and
Man, Asbold him like
this,
that.
yeah, this can't run.
Was he from the ends?
No, it's from somewhere out of ends, but it was silly because it was just
He tried to come on your block.
because no, the thing is he was having to be in that area
block.
on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So for you to try out people in the area that you're gonna visit on a consistent basis,
Yeah.
is silly because you're gonna eventually might bump into the same people. Because areas like everyone that lives in areas, generally you know people.
Yeah.
You know people know people. So
Yeah.
someone might see someone like, oh, I swear that's that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So did you mention, because I want to know how it is that he got the idea that he shouldn't come back. Did you let him know who you knew and that was deterrent enough? Because if you didn't, then Why is he afraid of you this time?
No, you know what? In that scenario, there were some people that I knew and mentioned
In the house party.
No, not in the house party. Just at the house.
But you mentioned it.
Yeah, and no, they showed up.
All right, okay.
They showed up.
Okay, and he knew them. He was afraid of them.
He knew of them.
All right, okay.
He knew of them.
Cool.
And
Bow for the wolves.
yeah, and
Bow
that
for
was
the
it.
wolves.
And that was it. That was the end of the scenario.
That's good, man.
But
That's mad.
yeah,
The thing about beef is, especially when you retaliate, it's like, when does it stop?
beef.
Because if you got him back that time, he might get you back. He might try and get you back again, and you get him back. It's just a cycle, isn't it? Just like sometimes you have to be the bigger man and say, you know what, he violated me, but to stop this becoming a recurring theme, I'm just gonna leave it here. Because if you retaliate now you're gonna be a bit of paranoid because he might try and retaliate on you. So sometimes it could be a bit annoying.
You know,
Yeah, someone has to take the moral high
that
road.
kind of scenario. I think those beefs always you have to kind of get to a logical point of like, I can't. In random beef where it's like
random beef is just a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah, spur of the moment
is what it is.
But I know of like spur of the moment ones where they've lasted for like a good couple years where every time, like, have you ever seen like you see in movies where there's a character that always gets beaten up but he doesn't quit. So every time he sees the person he wants to fight.
Yeah.
I know a scenario that happened where every time this guy got beaten up, he'd come back and want to fight again.
Listen, kids, beef is bad. Right? Stay in school.
Bad for business, bad for
Stay in
growth.
school. Stay in school. You know what I mean? I want to touch on this Jermaine Dupri thing, man, because I'm.
JD.
And the thing is, I'm not even perplexed because he cheated on Janet Jackson. It's because of the reason he gave. So, have you seen the Janet Jackson documentary?
No.
So she got a 3-part documentary, which I think it came out this year. But she's doing a documentary. So it's her production, essentially. So it's the first time she's really like opened up and, let, the public into her real life. And she spoke openly about a lot of things, to be fair. And she had Jermaine Dupri on there as well, on the 3rd episode, who's her ex-boyfriend. So now, obviously, both of them, they're talking about their time together and whatnot. And then the cameraman asked, oh, so why did you and Jermaine break up? And why did you and Janet break up? And Jermaine goes, when you get with Janet Jackson, it just attracts more women. Like, more women were attracted to me than ever. And a man's gonna be a man. And he was kind of like laughing, giggling. I'm thinking, what? Like, man just, and then when they asked her, she goes, yeah, there was rumors that he was cheating on me, da-da-da. So I just found his reasoning. It's not a weird premise. To hear someone say it and to be so like nonchalant about it, it's just funny. Yeah, very flippant about it. Like, being with Janet just attracted more women and, a man's gonna be a man.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's sick, man.
Crumb bum of the week.
You think so?
He's a strong.
No, he's a candidate still.
You know it is because he seems like one of them guys where you'd meet and he's bagged a nice girl.
Yeah.
And like we know this is not normally the kind of babes that he would bag. And then you're like, no, bro, you need to be on the straight and narrow.
But isn't it though? Think about it. Obviously, at the time, people were saying that, oh, he's punching above his weight.
He was better than punching.
But Jermaine Dupri is a celebrity, and we know how girls are with celebrities. So I'm pretty sure that Jermaine Dupri, prior to Janet Jackson, has been with baddies.
Yeah.
But obviously, no one of Janet's status.
Janet Jackson, the status.
Notoriety and who she is,
Very
of course.
interesting because he landed Janet. How was he able to do that?
Exactly.
Pro Tools, nigga. Motherfucking
Oh, you a
NPC.
genius?
But obviously, everyone was judging it based on appearance. And they're thinking, how did Jermaine Dupri get Janet Jackson? But solely based on appearance. Not his personality, charisma, who he is, the way they vibed, whatever. But it was all JD, that little midget, how did they get Janet Jackson, whatever. So when I went and searched his name and her name on Twitter, just to see the bands. And it's just bare discussing like.
Yeah, I saw loads of women. I think I saw loads of women cussing him. And I kind of was like, rah, this is one where you're just like, bro, why? The thing is, I saw that clip where he was so like flippant. And I was like, do you have any like shame, a bit of remorse, some sort of
no remorse.
Something that you say, you know what? I gotta be serious here and like feel a bit of a way. Or maybe the enjoyment was so much he was like, boy, I know you're not saying Janet Jackson, but if you know what I did, that kind of vibe. And that's Janet Jackson. Like,
It is.
that's like iconic.
But you know what it is? I've always done this anyway. Someone kind of reminded me of it. To us, she's Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
We don't know her personally. We just know the star. Yeah, what she shows us and the music and the videos and all that stuff. He knows her for real.
Yeah, who she is.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And she may not be. Obviously, we don't know who she is.
Yeah.
So he's experienced the real Janet Jackson. I'm not saying she's good or bad, but he doesn't see her the same way we see her.
Same way, that reminds
Anymore.
It reminds me of.
What do you mean anymore.
As in,
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, prior to him,
yeah.
obviously now he knows that.
Now you
for
got
real.
Trust.
Same thing with Jay-Z and Beyonce. People were, shocked that he could cheat on Beyonce, but
well.
he knows Beyonce for real. So
Yeah.
he don't see her in the same light. The way we see celebrities isn't the same way their peers and their partners and their families see them.
No, you're right.
I'm trying to say.
Remember when Eric Benet and Halle Berry?
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Oh my, how could you cheat on Halle Berry?"
Yeah.
Love don't love me.
And I was just like, "Well, you know what? To be honest, we're acting like Eric Benet
Yeah.
wasn't a star in his own right.
Mm.
You know, man sings like an angel. Like you don't know. And then after we've obviously we don't know if Halle Berry's good or bad, but we've seen her a record with other guys.
Yeah.
It's like,
And we saw her in Monsters Ball too.
yeah,
Make me feel good. Make me feel good.
and maybe there was a there was a reason why, as you said to him, it was like, well, she was just.
I know. I think I get it, but still, for me, I'm still Janet. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no,
but obviously,
definitely.
I'm an outsider looking in, so it's easy for me to be like, oh my God,
And I
Janet
think
Jackson.
for us, because we're looking at Jermaine Dupri like, you, like...
The thing is, I'm looking at like, you're single now, JD. Yeah. It's not like you cheated on Janet and then you got married and it was happy ever after. You're still out here.
It wasn't going to get any better for you.
That could have been you. Nice.
Legacy.
You know what I mean?
Legacy still.
But
He's single now. But is that choice? Is that who knows?
Listen, it could be anything, innit? It could be anything. But
you had Janet. You could have had a child with Janet Jackson.
You tell him to just do it ASAP and just shoot the club up. You tell him.
No, but you see the ASAP one, yeah. I think a lot, like obviously you spoke about it with the one thing. I think people like, I think they said one thing that they're around a rough same age. They've
there ain't nothing wrong with ASAP Rocky and Rihanna.
not at all. But remember, I think they had a little history anyway.
Yeah.
But it's a thing of like, they seem like they suit to me.
And
Like,
that's another one. Let ASAP cheat on Rihanna. It's gonna be JD and Thingy times 10. Like that would be the most disrespect on social media, bro.
More so because Rihanna is the darling that everyone loves right now.
and because of his history.
But I think ASAP cheating on Rihanna is more like normal in my eyes than JD cheating on ASAP. Seems like ASAP. What do they say? You're as faithful as your options.
Mm.
Who do you think has more options, ASAP or Jermaine Dupri?
ASAP by a country mile.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that is actually true. We did say it in a group that generally that's what probably happened with JD. He was only as loyal as his options before. You said that he was probably getting baddies before.
Yeah. But now he's getting baddies times 10.
Times 10, real bad. Like,
and think about, we know this. When a man is in a relationship or he's with someone, he attracts more women. Now you're with Janet fucking Jackson. You know what I'm trying to say?
And sometimes women could be vindictive and be like, oh, well, I slept with Janet.
Yeah,
Jackson.
no, yeah. Girls will feel some type of like,
They said that at the live show, innit?
What's that?
A guy that goes for baddies and then shows interest
In another girl. She feels
like,
validated because now she feels like she's a baddie too.
Oh, okay.
But I think in this case, I think girls just want to be with someone who's been with Janet Jackson.
Girls want to
be with someone who's with Janet Jackson. Like the fact that you're with Janet and I've bagged you, I feel they feel like a sense of accomplishment.
Like parity. Almost like, oh, well, I can get what she can get.
Because there's no way that premise you just said, I don't think that applies to Janet Jackson. Because a regular girl can't say, oh, so you're with Janet and you're with me. That means me and Janet are the same. No, you're not the same.
No, but that
looks-wise, you could be better looking than Janet Jackson. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But in terms of, not that this really matters, but who she is, what she's achieved, and that may play a part in the allure of her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to say, because, I'm sure he was a fan growing up.
Yeah.
Watching her on Good Times, Jackson Family, whatever. So that plays its part in the attraction.
Mm-hmm.
So even say Nick and Mariah.
Nick fancied Mariah.
But you know, Nick history crazy, pre-Mariah anyway.
Yeah.
So even that one, is he punching in a way?
No.
Because
Nick,
she had...
No, I don't think.
Nah,
In terms of status, notoriety, and fame, then yeah, he's punching. But in terms of what money,
Money as well.
Well, money, we know Mariah
Looks
is.
as well.
but Nick's got money though.
Yeah,
Nick's
Nick's
got- yeah.
money. Not Mariah.
But I think back then we weren't even sure. He was still kind of just the
I'm
wild and out guy.
not even sure that Nick and Mariah's money is that even far apart.
Nah, Mariah makes just all
Hold on,
over for
I'm gonna
Christmas
check.
every year.
No, I know she's probably got
that,
more.
that
The
bag alone.
residuals is crazy.
She has more
for
peace
her.
in him, but I don't think the disparity is.
No, right
How
now,
much?
in terms of his business ventures, he's racking up. But like back then when it started, it was a bit of a raw. Nick Cannon from Nickelodeon.
But
Oh right, okay, cool. Mariah's 598 million.
Yeah, she's not small.
Nick, I'll give him 30, 35.
Nah, Nick's probably about, I'm going to say 60.
30.
Wow.
Damn,
Okay.
I didn't realize it was that.
Yeah,
big of a
no,
gap.
that's
if this is accurate.
But you remember, remember when it came, like, to the women, it was like, oh, Nick bagged Mariah. But
Yeah.
for the guys, it was like, well, he's been a sniper. So it's no surprise to me.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't look at him bagging Mariah like a win-win.
No, I didn't feel it. No, but I'm saying,
Like it was
The
more.
age was a bit-
it was
yeah.
a win on a status level. Like, oh, that's Mariah Carey.
Hmm.
Not so much of, oh my God, Mariah Carey's a baddie. Like,
no, but you got to think that we think different. So some of the women would have been like, oh my God, how can he, like, Nick go out with Mariah Carey?
yeah,
Like, he's not on her level, blah, 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 blah. But men already know, like, Nick Cannon has been a sniper for whatever.
yeah.
So him getting Mariah Carey doesn't seem out of this world. It seems quite pretty normal.
I wouldn't say that.
Pretty,
It's random because of where they both
Eras
exist
as
in the
well.
celebrity world. Like Nick Cannon is younger, came up on Nickelodeon. He's in a different box than Mariah.
Yeah.
So that union on that level was kind of, out of the ordinary, I would say.
But he's a sniper. He's a sniper suit from anywhere. So
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to judge his sniping ability. I'm talking about why to the public the optics seemed weird.
yeah, no, I understand why it's
Yeah.
different optics, but I just feel like he was really dating, like, and didn't she date Eminem
I have no idea.
or something? That's
This is why they
had
have
beef.
back and forth. all the
Have a
time,
little
yeah,
back
yeah.
and forth beef. That's why. So dated Eminem. So Nick Cannon's not. I suppose people don't rate it because he's rapping, but
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get
Jigga
another
was a
question.
hit, though.
Quickly, Syd, are you aware that your pancakes didn't flip in your boomerang?
Tell no shade, my royalty you have in there. She tried to grill me this morning. I said, look here, bitch. I said, I flipped it, but the boomerang, you have to concentrate with your right hand and your left hand, but it flipped, bro. I'm telling you. It's
Alright.
mad. I was making crepes. Hey, funny story with the crepes.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, my mum's a bit of a ego. No, what do you call it?
perfectionist.
Perfectionist. She likes to arrange all of her stuff.
Man, I'm gonna call you an egomaniac.
I wasn't it, So it was cool. I did it again to second year in a row. I'm making pancakes yesterday, yeah. So got my eggs, got my nutmeg, got my vanilla extract. You didn't know I'm a culinary boy. I'll be whipping. So it was cool. So I'm doing the batter now, and all I'm gonna say is plain flour, self-raising flour, and fufu flour look the same when you take it out of the packet. That's all I'm saying. So the first couple pancakes was I made them fufu cakes. But I had to wash it down with some soup.
Hold on. One day in different packets.
No, that's
Oh,
what I'm
they're
saying.
in
She takes it
containers.
out, put them in like the Chinese bowl
yeah,
containers.
yeah.
And she didn't put the label on it this time. So I made a couple fufu. I was
What I said,
that is different.
fufu cakes.
Literally.
I was making fufu cakes.
Bruv, it's
Funny.
crazy.
All right. Why are y'all against women with kids? If it's to do with the baby dads, what about widows? So, thing is, we spoke about the whole women with kids things. So let's not address that part. Let's focus on the widow part
She's a widow.
because it's kind of a new little territory. Would you date a widow?
I don't see
It
no
depends.
reason why
It
not.
depends. As long as she ain't on no Jada Pinkett vibes, then we're good.
Oh. Haunted by
Yeah.
the
Well,
ghost
no.
of
She
Tupac.
has kids, by the way.
No. Don't forget. Okay, she's got kids. I'm saying she hasn't got this shrine of this this.
Not a shrine, but okay, cool. If a woman loved a man and he passed away,
Yeah.
she could move on, but that man's always going to be dead to her
No,
heart.
I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah.
But just don't be doing like embarrassing me. Like I don't know, like be a post on social media. This is the letter he wrote me, and I just don't do that, please.
Quite allow time to grieve, bro.
No, then she's not ready to date.
2 weeks. How much they give you at work?
No. Grieve as much as you want.
Yeah.
But don't try and date and then.
All right, cool. So let's just say you do get with a woman who's a widow, and let's just say on his birthday or maybe the anniversary of his death, she puts up posts.
That's fine.
Or she has a little bit of
goes to his
She goes to his
that's
grave
fine.
site.
Okay, cool. What if she went and if I'm being disrespectful in this little rhetoric, let me know. What if she visits his gravesite once a week?
No, respect the dead.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just talking. You're like,
No, but honestly speaking.
No.
Would you feel a way if she was visiting his gravesite maybe every week, every other week, whatever?
No.
Occasionally putting up posts, just in his memory. Obviously, she's got a child with him.
No, I don't.
So she has to keep
his memory alive.
his memory alive with her child anyway. So it's like, will you be comfortable with all of that happening?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, I'm not bothered about anything. It's just I don't want to. Imagine like I'm just there chilling and Insta Live pops up and she's doing some.
No, but you're just going on some extreme example. this ain't really Jada. Let's talk real life. She ain't gonna be doing Insta Lives.
She ain't gonna be a no red
I think the things I mentioned are realistic things.
The real things. I'm cool. I'm understanding. This is what it is.
What about you? Honesty.
I'll be a bit perplexed. Like weekly visits, annual maybe.
Okay, it don't have to be weekly. Okay, let's be realistic. She's in a relationship now, so she's gonna respect you and not maybe go too much. She might even go about telling you, to be honest with you. But let's just say she goes once a month.
So she lying?
Once a month that you know of.
It's hard to because it's one of them ones. Maybe you be, let's say the